We're gonna head out to Meganisi.
There is big mooring ball for big ships. Been ready for a week.
The wind completely died.
It's time to open the good port wine.
And he said, mooring ball, not safe.
We were lucky tonight.
Explored the city for a bit, and when we came down, we saw that the boat was Today is Sunday morning. Yesterday we prepared all the sails, so we're ready to go out. We're gonna do some port maneuver to get a feeling of the boat. Then we're gonna head out to Meganisi, which is 10 nautical miles south from here. It's gonna be 10 to 15 knots of wind. Are you ready?
I've been ready for a week.
Are you nervous?
Actually, I'm not, but that's because you're gonna have to drive out of here. Sending my mom a picture.
Are you on course?
Yes.
Halfway to Meganisi and the wind completely died.
Still.
Still zero.
We at least headed somewhat in the right direction. No.
Well, we have to go this way.
Yeah, I was just saying. We have to go there.
4 knots.
Morning at around 10. We practiced a few harbor maneuvers and then left. We had to go out of the channel, which takes quite a while. And then we are now headed towards Meganisi, which is the island right over there. The wind was coming exactly on our nose, so that means we had to like tack all the time. And in the beginning that took really long, and after I think about 4 hours we were not really far yet. It's called Spiglia, and there is supposed to be a big mooring ball for big ships, and we're gonna just... Does it help? Are we faster? Tie ourselves up to that and spend our first night out there. It's time to open the good port wine to celebrate our first anchorage. So what's so special about the port wine?
It's a 1988 Porto Calem. The year that I was born, and it's supposed to be a very good bottle, and I think it's an amazing moment to open it.
I think so too.
What now?
Good question. Now we're just gonna hang around here. Or actually I want to go up there tomorrow. I'd maybe just cook. I want to make a bread so we can have freshly baked bread tomorrow. See them if you look good. Oh look, it's moving really fast. I think it's a jellyfish, like a really tiny jellyfish.
Yesterday we asked our neighbors where to spend the first night outside of the marina. They told us about Spiglia Bay on Meganisi. They have a mooring ball here. And we don't need to anchor. Didn't feel like doing that on our first night. And then we came around 5, set our line to the mooring, left for a quick walk. When we came back there was a fisherman. He waved and he said mooring ball, not safe. We asked why, and he told us about some winds that come in and we would get pushed to shore. why would they set up a mooring ball if it wasn't safe? So we were quite, you know,
We were a bit freaked out.
insecure about it. So we didn't really enjoy our dinner.
You mainly didn't. I was okay.
Yeah. Well, seems perfectly safe.
It's going to be a cloudy day. We're planning to go back to Lefkada around the afternoon because we're going to have good winds from the south-southwest and we have to go north, so that's really perfect. We just baked the bread. It is resting now, and in the meantime we're going to go to the town that is right up there. We're so good at this! We hit the boat like 4 times.
Meganisi.
20 minutes by frequent daily ferries from Nitri is a large island with few facilities but a magical, if bleak, landscape. A situation that's made it a favorite with island aficionados. Ferries stop first below Spartachori, an immaculate village with whitewashed buildings and an abundance of bougainvillea. The locals, many returned emigres from Australia, live from farming and fishing and are genuinely welcoming.
The wind is on the rise. If all is movement, then nothing abides.
We were lucky tonight, huh?
So you want to explain what just happened?
We took the dinghy to the beach, explored the city for a bit, and when we came down from the hill, we saw that the mooring ball and the boat was dragging really slowly towards the town quay. So the worst thing that could have happened was that the boat hit the quay, or the worst thing would have been if there was no quay.
Yeah,
It would have been drifting out.
just drifted out
the
into
bay.
this open ocean over here.
But there was a quay. It was drifting towards it. The boat was 5 meters in front of the quay. We just jumped in the dinghy, threw all our stuff there, and then just raced to the boat.
Oh god, I jumped in the dinghy so hard that I was afraid I might go through the bottom.
We jumped into the dinghy, and I thought it's just a screw to put the motor back in, but there's actually like a claw that holds it up, and you have to lift the lever. I didn't find that stupid lever, so I just turned the screw all the way out. Anyways, the dinghy is so slow. We pushed it all the way and just,
The boat was just not coming closer.
it was the longest 20 seconds of my life. And the dinghy has like 2 horsepower. The outboard is not, it's underperforming.
It's the smallest and lightest
It's the smallest we can get.
get.
When we were behind the boat, we felt like we could manage the situation because we were still attached to the mooring ball. We just dragged the whole mooring ball out. We just started the engine and were nice enough to pull the mooring ball back to its place. And the fisherman that told us not to moor there last night was telling us to think. And I said, yes, we should think. Learning number 1000. Trust the locals. They don't rip you off. They don't want to screw you over. They don't want to put fishing nets where your mooring ball is, because then they would probably ask the owner to move the mooring ball.
They just really want
They
to help
just
you.
really want you to not hit the boats. I think it was a good lesson from the universe telling us to, again, think of every little thing.
Yeah, and then also listen to people that obviously know what they're talking about.